Hey Shipali, how are you doing? Hey, in this Love or Above review, I will dive deeper into what you're going to find in the dashboard in your Mindvalley Academy. Okay, so probably right now you're on my blog, you're reading my blog post about this Love or Above review, or you're just Googling or YouTubing to find more information about this program. So I have been through this program myself, and that has been already a couple of years ago. And of course, at the end of this video, I will also share my personal experience with you about what this program did for me, and of course, if I can still recommend or endorse this program. So with no further ado, let's dive straight into this review. So once you have bought this program, you can log into your Mindvalley Academy, and then right here you will find access to the course. So my suggestion is click here on a one-click download, and then you will download all the audio files, the videos and the PDFs straight to your hard disk, and then of course you can put it onto your smartphone and listen to it on the go. So do this first before you go any further. Now let's dive into the course, what you're going to find out. Of course, this is your welcome, all right, your welcome page, and then of course getting started. So in the getting started, you can download your workbook with all the exercises that goes for each and every module, and then you can also sign up for your light contract, which is basically like a commitment to yourself, all right, in order to commit to raising your vibrations, your frequencies to love or above, or in other words, make sure that you're going to feel more love for yourself and what you do and for the people and the world around you. That's what it means to raising your vibration to love or above. So let's move on to module number 1, higher vibrations and you. And there she goes deeper into explaining to you what it actually means, higher vibrations and you. All right, so first there will be an introduction, and then she will share her experience with you as being an intuitive healer. She goes deeper into the vibration scale, and then the introduction to the energy of gratitude, and then you will find a gratitude exercise, introducing the muscle testing tool, and then a muscle testing video. And to be honest with you, I still use this exercise until the day of today. So if I'm struggling with doubt and I'm not really sure if my ego or intuition is talking to me, I always ask myself the question, and then I go through this exercise. So I still use this exercise until the day of today. Now let's move on. Module number 2, intuitive living. Of course, it goes again into the introduction to intuitive living, how to ask yourself life-changing questions. And actually, I also still use this type of questions today. So again, if I'm struggling with clarity or that sort of things, or not sure if my ego is talking to me or my intuition, then I always use the questions that she's going to talk about with you in this module. Introduction to feeling your intuitive senses, how to feel your intuitive senses exercise, practicing feeling your intuitive senses, raise your vibrations by letting go of judgment, and that's it for module number 2. Moving on to module number 3, connecting to your higher self. Again, introduction, Christie's interaction, meeting guides and angels, connecting to your guides meditation, divinely wise self meditation, and there she also reminds you to keep practicing with your journey. All right, so she will give you some additional exercises. Moving on to module number 4, and as you can see here on the contents, like module number 1 is about 1 hour, module number 2 33 minutes, connecting with your higher self is about 57 minutes, and module number 4 will be about 1 hour. So module number 4, again, introduction, how to heal your body by changing your energy, the energy radar, who is draining you. So that also gave me a lot of new insights about me as a highly sensitive, learning to put on some more boundaries for myself, the energy detox exercise, introduction to cutting cords meditation, and I found this actually one of the most powerful exercises and meditation of this entire course. Of course, the actually meditation, clearing a space. So if you want to clear a room, for example, she will teach you how to do this in this exercise. And of course, last part, journaling. All right, so she gives you another exercise. So moving on, module number 5, the art of choosing your reality. So in this module, it's all about getting more control over your manifestations. All right, so learning more to work with the law of attraction. So he gives you an exercise with some vision boards, the key to self-mastery. All right, so it's more about personal empowerment. Create a vision boards exercise, raise your vibrations with fun. A blessing ball of light exercise. And then let's move on to module number 6. The planetary shift in consciousness begins at home. So in this module, I felt that she was actually talking more to parents with children, because her work, she focused more on families with children, because there, of course, children get influenced a lot by their environment, and during these years as a young child, you are most fragile to developing your mindset and your entire energy, your energy body, of course, by your influences. So that's why she focus more on families and make sure that families can raise their children in the right way, especially families who are parents who have children who are also highly sensitive. Okay, so this is definitely a great module for parents who have children with high sensitivity and don't know really what to do with it. Okay, so, or even, you know, families whose children are being labeled with HDAD or any of this kind of labels, you know. So this is a very powerful module when you are parents with children. Okay, raising awareness in your family, heart center awakening meditation, and visualize your perfect family life meditation. So this is more about communication, all right, communicating more effectively with your family, and that's it. And then of course there's a last bonus, which is also about raising conscious kids, the Indigo Generation. So Indigo really stands more for people who are highly intuitive, highly sensitive, and have like great internal vision for themselves, you know. So for kids, also adults who are even a little bit more psychic. So she goes more into this. She's going to explain you more about this, of how that works. And then the future purpose of humanity. Okay, and then last, you can also download the transcripts and use them for yourself to read through them again. So what is my personal experience, and can I still recommend and endorse this program? So I started to use this program back in 2013. I just came from Holland into London, and I was in a very, very difficult period of my life, because back in Holland 2012, I went through a stagnation of my internet business. I was feeling highly burned out. I didn't want and I couldn't work for a couple of months, and eventually I had to work. I had to find work, and again I was jumping from job to job to job, only feeling more frustrated and dealing with high levels of anxiety and depression. And of course I had very low levels of self-awareness. So going through this program, actually I started to learn more. I started to learn more about my own sensitivity and about my own level of empathy for myself. And I went through this program when I was working as a taxi driver in London. So every time I didn't have a job, I plugged in my earplugs and started listening to this audio course, and that always helped me to to tune in, to work more with my higher self, and to get more answers for myself, and learning to accept myself more, and learning to love myself more. Can I say that this program solved all my problems in my life? I'm still working on it, but I must say this program has been a very important stepping stone in my life. And I think, like all the programs, all the coaching programs out there are always nothing more than a little stepping stone into a greater version of yourself. And that's also what this program is. It's nothing more than a little stepping stone. So can I still recommend it? Yes, absolutely. And that's why I create again a second part of this Love or Above review. And I can definitely still highly recommend and endorse this program. Couple of things I didn't like about it is that Christie, she giggles a lot, so I had to get used to that. But yeah, eventually I just got used to that and dealt with that. Another thing is, there's like one module that is more focused to parents who have children. It didn't really appeal that much to me because I'm not a parent, I don't have kids, but however, I do agree with her point of view. So when you are a parent, you will probably resonate more with that, but you can definitely learn a lot more, or even when you don't have kids. But yeah, these were the only two things that I didn't really like about this program, but yeah, not a very big deal, because overall I could say this is a 9 out of 10 program for me. So that's why I still recommend this program for everybody who slowly starts to awake to their own sensitivity and want to learn more about dealing and working with their own energy and raising their consciousness and vibrations, of course. So, Chapal here. I hope this Love or Above review was helpful. If you got any questions, then feel free to leave your comments below. Like this video, share this video to anyone you think might get some help out of this. If you have been through this program yourself and you want to share your insights, then also feel free to leave your comments below. And join the community of lightworkers. Hey, Chapal here. I will see you later in another video, and take care for now. Bye bye.